When you talk about sustainability, you're not talking just about the planet anymore. Sustainability also involves how you're going to sustain yourself, your body, your family, how you're going to take care of your kids or your parents, how you're going to take care of your neighbors and your community, because we're all in this together.
I believe in self-sustainability. I just love being able to do what you can for yourself, and if you need to, provide for others.
I think that change comes from within, and if you can change what you're doing at your household, that can change communities and eventually, who knows, maybe the world. Garden Pool is a sustainable food production system. We're also a nonprofit organization. After months and months of tinkering at it, we had something kind of spectacular and really unique, where we're trying to get the community growing as sustainably as we can. The Garden Pool system all starts with a pond. Sometimes the ponds are in the deep end of our pool, sometimes the ponds are free-made koi ponds, or sometimes we dig them. When you build a system, it takes a good 9 months before it's a total ecosystem, because that's ultimately what we're doing here. We're creating an ecosystem, we build it in a day, but Mother Nature takes time. When you walk in the greenhouse, there's a big temperature difference. There's not birds everywhere. There are very few ants. It's more of a controlled environment. This is post-consumer waste. It's a sustainable grow medium. You can use it again and again. It expands, so we'll bring one block, add water, and we'll have enough for the big project. The produce that's generated within a garden pool facility is typically eaten by the household. This, however, is an extra large facility, so most of that's given away to the neighborhoods. And it's really great. You'll be working here and then neighbors will stop by and they'll say, hey, can I have a dozen eggs, or do you mind if I get some tomatoes or some Swiss chard or something like that.
I love the idea of having a greenhouse that heats the water. Then you can grow your tilapia in that and use all the fertile water for the aquaponics part.
What this does is it helps with water filtration. It keeps it super oxygenated, so you don't have to add chemicals into your rain catchment. Typically, if you catch rain and store it, it goes bad, it goes anaerobic. This doesn't. So we basically have never-ending chicken food right here that helps filter our water, helps create a balanced ecosystem.
Looking at water conservation specifically, that's definitely the limiting resource when we're talking about planting and growing our own food.
This system, the way it's designed, we catch rain, and we probably get, I don't know, maybe 7,000 gallons of rainwater on the roof into our pond.
Permaculture looks to mimic nature in its design. So with water conservation, it's really doing just that, and finding ways that we can harvest water and keep it on our property so that we can keep it in the system and we're not losing these resources.
What we found is that we can't just have one critter alive in our system. We need a whole balance. So these ladybugs are going around and eating aphids. We can't use any chemicals, so it's all organic. So we have to bring the right mix of critters in here to help manage the system for us. During our volunteer builds, we typically have between 30 and 60 folks show up. And most people work all day. Some people show up just for a couple hours. Some people, I think, just show up to see what's happening.
Growing your own food also gives you the opportunity to work with other people and to work with your family and with your community and with your neighbors, to come together and feed their body and your soul just as much as you're putting food in your mouth.
I actually love that complete strangers come and in one day we just build something for someone else. I think that's just the coolest thing.
Some people have no desire or time to maintain a system, but I'm interested in new techniques, and already since the last time I've learned a lot.
I think it will make an impact. I mean, all you gotta do is just try it once. And if you don't like it, you can go back to Safeway.
I love the urban farm concept, and the more we can dig up our Bermuda grass and plant fruit trees, the better, especially in Phoenix. Create a canopy of trees in your backyard, and after you're finished with that, move to your front yard.
I do think that the majority of my age and a little older, a little younger, have the capability to make more of an impact in their own environment. So if I can swing a shovel or a pickaxe or whatever to help someone else, sign me up.
I have big visions for our sustainable future. We have awesome projects, productive locations, productive for food, productive for community building, productive for awesome groups of people to come out and grow food together and make friends and find things that they have in common.
We are innovators, and I think there's always hope for us. And this today is proof of that. Great people, great minds coming together. I think that's what life is all about.
When I go, I don't wanna be called, 'cause if it happened, I've been told that where I go, my life should be.